America's 52 Stories, with life lessons for personal growth.
Unlike many Union generals, Chamberlain had no military training. But fluent in several languages and a professor of logic and natural theology, he was determined to play a small role in keeping the Union together. As secession was becoming a reality, he declared,
"Secession was a war upon the Union, and that meant the destruction of the United States, body, life, and being."
In the habit of visualizing what his adversary might do, he would mentally prepare a tactic to meet the challenge. This mental technique dated back to his days as a college student, when he struggled with his first adversary, which was his own speech impediment of stuttering. To succeed at what you want to do, this was his advice.
Feel the emotion of it, and that will bear you to its motion.
In other words, experience the feelings of what you visualize, and achievement will be set in motion. Not surprisingly, he became an excellent speaker. Positive results that would prove productive were his senses of fairness and persuasiveness. Just before the battle, he was given a unit of belligerent veterans from Maine who were in no mood to cooperate. Chamberlain had the option to treat them as prisoners, preparatory to a court-martial for desertion. Instead, he initiated a relationship by distributing food while discussing what needed to be done. He communicated his vision in such a way that they became clear on his objective. By winning their confidence, he now had the crucial number of fighting men necessary to carry out the next operation. But pressure was mounting fast. Improvisation, another one of Chamberlain's talents, came at the most critical moment. On the second day of the Battle of Gettysburg, Chamberlain's regiment, exhausted and nearly surrounded, ran out of ammunition, in a position that he was ordered to hold at all hazards. He stood at the very brink of disaster. He could surrender the end of the Union line, or he could fix bayonets and make a last-ditch effort to hold his position. There was no choice. His orders were exact and clear. They had to be taken literally. In other words, at all hazards meant fight till the death. He had to think quickly about how he was going to stand firm with his men from Maine. Instead of ordering a charge, he shouted out loud, "Bayonets!" In looking back at the effect of shouting this one single word, Chamberlain made this observation.
There are things whose seed is in itself.
In other words, a problem situation in which you find yourself already contains within it the solution you need. A commander was entitled to take credit for the actions of his men, yet Chamberlain insisted for years after the event that his men were more deserving of credit on the second day. Nevertheless, the War Department cited Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain for bravery and awarded him the Medal of Honor. Use the KISS formula for success. What if you could succeed on the power of one word? A group of men were in fear for their lives until their leader yelled out, "Bayonets!" This one word led these men to charge ahead toward their success. They quickly discovered that they each had the instinctive ability to act magnificently on a moment's notice, and the way to succeed can be incredibly simple. If you can't find your calculator, use a pencil. If you find yourself in darkness, light a candle. And if you can't watch an instruction video, read the text. Use this formula for success. Keep it simple, student. Use your imagination. 2 decades after the Battle of Gettysburg, Chamberlain wrote that imagination is the force that enables men to do things they did not dream themselves capable of before. which means you can use your imagination to succeed. It gives you the advantage to improvise on what you already possess within you. It can provide the one-word solution you need. It is the mind's backup mechanism when all else fails. To use imagination effectively, sit quietly, close your eyes, and imagine the excitement of having achieved your goal. Before the creation of computers, video games, and backpacks, they existed only in the imagination of those who became excited about their uses. They changed the world, and imagining can change yours. Visualize. To improve your outcomes and feel the emotion of it, first visualize them. Want a better paying job? Visualize where you want to work. Want to lose weight? Visualize a trim and fit body. Want better relationships? Visualize being with positive and uplifting people. Your visualizations, or the pictures you hold in your mind, will lead you to act in your own best interest. Every 4 years, this technique is on full display during the Olympic Games. Right now, every student has the right to be thinking, what do I do with this information? Let's start by asking these questions, and you can provide your own answer.
Thank you for watching this video. Please help keep these videos free. Either make a tax-deductible donation or get this guidebook.